Good morning. I want you to picture something with me. Picture the disciplined legions of Rome. Thousands of men, moving as one, each step a promise that the whole is stronger than any individual. That's the power of coordination, and it's at the heart of every great endeavor.
For centuries, this sight meant only one thing: inevitable victory. A wall of men moving as one, shields locked, wills unbroken. Under its shadow, cities crumbled and empires changed forever.
But now, imagine this unstoppable force stepping onto a modern battlefield.
The question isn't whether Rome was powerful. The question is simple and terrifying. What if the Roman legions fought today? What would happen when ancient discipline meets modern war?
Ancient supremacy versus modern reality. Let's see how legendary Roman tactics stack up against today's battlefield. I've lined up a reenactment that puts a legion's discipline up against cutting-edge strategy. Think shield.
The soldier knew his position. Every movement was rehearsed to perfection. Testudo formation, shields locked tight. Protected them from arrows, javelins, stones, every weapon ancient warfare could throw at them. Against enemies armed with swords and spears, this formation was nearly invincible. Arrows.
But modern warfare obeys no such rules. Today's battlefield is dominated by speed, distance, and firepower beyond human reaction. Enemies don't charge, they strike from miles away. They don't aim for honor, they aim for efficiency. A single explosive artillery shell detonating above.
So, what do you guys think? Can ancient tactics ever find a place in modern warfare? Let me know in the comments.
Yes, Traho, Cotius!
Rome's engineers were brilliant. Every twist of rope, every bolt of bronze spoke of innovation and power.
Tension good! Ready on release! And set! Fire!
Stone in! Pull!
Up! Clear!
Ballistae hurled massive bolts with terrifying accuracy. Catapults smashed walls. Siege towers turned fortresses into death traps. The might of Roman military engineering shaped history.
In the ancient world, these machines represented the pinnacle of military technology. But on a modern battlefield, they wouldn't even be noticed. A testament to how far the art of war has come, and how little it's changed.
Artillery strikes from beyond the horizon, guided by satellites and drones, would obliterate Roman positions before they ever saw the enemy. Precision missiles strike targets measured in meters, not armies.
What is this sorcery?
A Roman commander would never hear the weapon that destroyed him. There would be no warning, no challenge, no chance to adapt.
Their greatest technological achievements, awe-inspiring in antiquity, would be reduced to museum pieces in seconds. War has become invisible, and Rome never trained for invisible enemies.
You know, people imagine devastation as fire, wreckage, crumbling buildings. The real devastation wouldn't begin with destruction. It would begin with confusion.
Roman warfare was personal and structured. Every line, every shield relied on the person next to you. It wasn't just about power. It was about trust.
But the modern battlefield operates differently.
The environment itself becomes overwhelming.
Commands would struggle to carry through the chaos.
I used to think I understood what war looked like. Strategy, numbers, gear.
But when you stand there and watch people you know disappear into the chaos, it changes everything. The noise doesn't sound like heroism, it sounds like trucks stalling, like air that won't move right.
Honestly, in a direct confrontation, the result is unavoidable.
The Roman legions, no matter how brave, disciplined, or skilled, would be annihilated. Not because they were inferior soldiers, but because they belonged to a different age of war.
Your courage cannot stop bullets.
Within minutes, Rome's greatest army would cease to function as a fighting force. And I could do nothing but watch it happen.
Look around. These stones have seen empires rise and fall. Rome's greatest weapon was never its sword. It was discipline. The belief that together, thousands could move as one. And that idea still echoes through the world.
It wasn't just the weapons that made Rome formidable. It was its mindset. Rigid discipline, standardized training, engineering excellence, and above all, adaptability.
Look at this aqueduct. It's not just stone and mortar, it's strategy. Every block placed so water could flow miles to the heart of a city. Rome constantly evolved. They copied enemy weapons, improved tactics, reorganized legions, built roads, forts, and supply lines.
These principles are the foundation of modern militaries. Ranks, logistics, drill, engineering corps, military law, all echo Roman innovations.
If Rome had access to modern technology and time to adapt, they wouldn't cling to the testudo. They would abandon it. They always did.
So yes, on today's battlefield, Rome wouldn't stand a chance.
But their ideas already won. The weapons change. They're not delivering 1.5 after that. Or they're all thoughts come beyond. That's right, Sans.
It carries out in relationships that will ignite them. Their stories advances with their known rise. The uniforms evolve. The battlefield transforms.
Yet the essence of strategy, discipline, leadership, logistics, adaptability remains eternal. Rome didn't conquer the world because of better weapons.
And that lesson, it's still being taught today.
Centuries of discipline, tactics refined through countless campaigns. It still shapes the modern military mind today. The empire fell, but the lessons it carved into history endure, carried forward on every battlefield beneath the setting sun.